Hey everyone, this is Chad Bowen with Black Hog Knives in Florida, the United States, and this is my Bonza Blade tip for you. Okay, this tip is mainly for the new knife maker, beginning knife maker, and this is all about handles. Now, as knife makers, usually you concentrate most of your time on the blade itself, but the knife lives in your hand. And we tend to have these handles, especially new knife makers, that are extremely blocky like this. They don't seem to break the shoulders too well. So this is a quick, easy way you can actually break the shoulders, and it doesn't even cost a lot. Now what you want to do is get something to put your knife in. Any kind of vise, doesn't have to be one of these. It could be a carpenter's vise. Wrap up the blade. Chuck it in there where it holds up. Then what you want to get yourself is a 4-in-1 rasp, a round file, and a whole lot of sandpaper. I start at 150, I go up to 400. First thing you want to do is get to the corners here with your rasp, aggressive, and just cut over the corners, like this. And what you do is you're breaking down all of the hot spots and angles that we usually tend to leave, especially when you're starting out, when you're making a knife. The key is to round it off so it feels comfortable in your hand. I'm only going to do one side right here just to show you what it looks like after just a few seconds of working on it. So go at it a little aggressively. You know, if depending on your wood, if it's too hard, maybe you have to go a little bit different. One of the grits on the file itself. If it's a little softer, maybe you can go a little easier at it. But the point is to come here, take out the corners, head towards the spine of your knife. After you've broken off most of the corners like that, go to the round file, smooth them over a little bit more. Just easing over the transition. And sometimes these are always left. Like I was saying before, new knife makers, beginning knife makers, this tends to be a common issue. And after you've knocked them over, take yourself a little bit of 150, cut it into a small sliver so you can hold it in the vise. Give it a couple passes over just to smooth it out. And take a look at your work and see what you're doing. Now, as you can see, this is the side that we are working on, and the corners have been broken over and they're much more rounded and contoured. And over here, it's still blocky. So then what you're going to do is you're going to do this with all your sides, top of the spine, bottom of the handle, and don't forget the butt of the knife. And slowly but surely, you just keep checking it with your hands, see how it feels, and you'll get a much more ergonomic feel.